beautiful. Why do I always put the camera this low? Hold on. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to another full day of eating. Before we get started, right, when I tell you that I've eaten 25 persimmon this morning, I'm not exaggerating. I am so addicted to persimmon that, I don't know, it's just a bit worrying. It's the one fruit that, I don't know, maybe it's because it tastes so sweet, like it literally tastes like pure candy and vanilla, but it's the one fruit that when I start eating it, I just can't stop. I actually don't know how many I ate this morning, but I'm pretty full because I ate that many. So I'm not that hungry, but I have whipped up some high protein waffles. The light's really pissing me off. If you're wondering why I'm rocking the garden gnome look again, it's because underneath there is a big curly blonde mess, which if I take this off, it will just be unleashed and then you'll all just unsubscribe at the sight of my bushy blonde hair. It's just getting to that stage where it's too annoying for me to deal with, so I'd rather just put a hat on. I'll show you later. But anyway, onto these beautiful waffles. I have not made, I've said this a few times in videos, but like my waffle maker, actually my waffle maker and my air fryer, definitely the best two investments, kitchen appliances, whatever you want to call them, of all time. So cheap. And I'm the kind of person that can't make pancakes. Don't ask me why I can't make pancakes. I just can't make pancakes. Like every time I try, I fail. So, but with waffles, when you've got a good waffle maker, you can't go wrong. I haven't had waffles in a while. Don't ask me why. I just go through stages of like different things. Although, I mean, I always eat fruit first thing. Usually it's melons, but right now, because like I said, the persimmon are just killing it. It's just like, and then when I finally feel like I'm going to explode from persimmons, then I move on to something else, which usually includes a high protein meal, which this is, because these are high protein waffles. I made these with, it's basically whole grain spelt flour, 1 scoop of the raw vegan gingerbread spice protein powder from Vivo Life, which I know I keep raving about it, but guys, do not wait, because it's only going to be here. It's limited edition. It's only going to be here, I think, for 1 more month, 1.5 more months, and then it's gone. And it literally is even better than the salted caramel. Oh, and that gingery smell. So yeah, just the spelt flour, protein powder, baking powder, almond milk, and then I've topped it with some banana, some fresh rasps, and I was gonna go with a drizzle of, oh actually, do you know what? I actually did mean to put peanut butter on top of this, but I forgot, which is actually very criminal. I can't deal, I'm gonna put peanut butter on it, hold on. Actually very criminal, and also quite worrying that I thought I'd finished and there was no nut butter on top. I apologize guys, I really do hope you can forgive me, but hope this little drizzle, big drizzle, makes up for it. Now we're talking. Yeah, I can't believe I actually just did that. That is actually very criminal. While we're in this area of the kitchen, before I devour the waffles, can you just, I mean, when I tell you that the persimmon addiction is legit, I have problems. Like I've said this before, but when I get addicted to things, I get like addicted to things. But having said that, if you followed my journey for the last few months, then you know at least it's a healthy addiction for once, right? But guys, I'm not even kidding. Like I literally just have rows and rows and rows, just in case. I mean, when I say, well, the light. When I say just in case, I don't know in case of what. Maybe I'm worried that all of the grocery stores are gonna close and there'll be no food left in the world and I need a stash of like 400 persimmon. I mean, with everything that's going on in the world right now, you never know. Before putting the peanut butter on, I was outside taking pictures of it for Instagram, shirtless because Instagram, but I realized that I just took all the pictures now without the peanut butter on top. You know when you need like more than a mouthful, you just wanna go fully in. Cheers. Sensational. I want to just devour, so I'll tell you this quickly. But in honor of, actually I don't know in honor of what, in honor of me I guess, and in honor of you guys who are amazing and always support me. You all know I released my ebook about a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, and your feedback has just been so incredible. I'm so glad that each and every one of you that have bought it is enjoying it so much. And like I said before as well, for those of you that don't follow me for the food, there's something in there for you too. But yeah, as a little Christmas gift, from me to you, my ebook is going to be half price, so 50% off. until Christmas Day. So I don't know exactly what date I'm gonna put this video up, but you'll probably have 3 or 4 days to purchase it. Yeah, the book includes 50 of my favorite plant-based recipes. Most of them are very healthy, based on whole foods. You know what I'm like, I care about health, but the most important thing for me is flavor. So they all taste good. You know my food always tastes good, right? It might not always look good, but it always tastes good. So yeah, I probably won't do another sale until maybe for another year. So if you really want my ebook, half price until including Christmas Day, and it's linked down below. For those of you that have been like following my journey in the last few months, and I'm not gonna go into it now, but you know what I was going through, and we actually found out that I did have a very bad stomach ulcer at the exact same time, which now makes a lot of sense with the extreme pain and symptoms that I was getting. But all I can say is that I'm on the mend, doing great. It's a lie, I'm not doing great. But yeah, the reason I'm telling you about the stomach ulcer is because since that was diagnosed, all I'm craving is bread. Like, I'm never usually a bread person, but for lunch, I'm gonna show you how to make the world's best sandwich, because I am just now addicted to bread and persimmon and tahini, and there's lots of things I'm addicted to, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm gonna go apply to face, and I'll see you at lunch. Cheers. This tofu is actually crisped up really beautifully. Ouch. This is the smoked tofu. I think the brand is called Tofu. I very rarely buy smoked, but was in the mood for it this morning. I just think some nice slices of crispy tofu can just take a sandwich to a different level. Whoa. Ooh, the light and my hair. Alright guys, so for lunch I'm whipping up the world's best sandwich. I very rarely make sandwiches. I do eat currently avocado toast a lot. Avocado toast. Just because, like I said earlier, I don't know, I'm just craving bread like crazy. And I'm fully honouring that and enjoying it. So today I'm going to build the world's best, most delicious, most nutritious sandwich. The thing is, when I do make sandwiches, I always just have to push the limits. Like, I don't know if any of you guys can relate, it's probably my all or nothing thinking, but I put so much, this is why I don't make sandwiches, I make open face ones, because I put so much filling in that it just gets to stupid levels where I can't even fit it in my mouth. And it's, so yeah, anyways, this sandwich is going to be a beautiful tower of flavor. Got some crispy tofu. I've steamed up some broccoli as a side, because gotta get the greens in. The bread I use, if you watch my last video, the 5 vegan meals I eat every week, I told you how specific, in fact I've said it loads of times, I'm so specific with bread. It has to be sourdough, has to be whole grain, has to be, you know, got like a dark seeded sourdough loaf for the bread. And then yeah, I'm just gonna fill it with veggies galore, hummus, the tofu, sauerkraut, fresh herbs, greens, and pickles. That's what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, 2 things. When you make a sandwich, you can't make it without pickles or avocado. Like, it's just against the rules. Completely against the rules. In fact, it's bordering on rude. The smell of fresh bread is just something else. I just realized that I cut the slices so thick that they don't fit in the toaster now, so I'm gonna have to put them in the oven. I don't know why I cut it this thick, because the thing is, there's gonna be so much, there's no way I'm gonna be able to fit this in my mouth. It's gonna be huge. So yeah, I guess I'm toasting these in the oven. Oh my god, the smell of toasted, freshly baked bread is literally taking me to heaven. Big dollop of hummus. This is where I get carried away. That's enough, Miles, that's enough. Some of the crispy tofu, some sauerkraut, which I'm absolutely obsessed with recently. Some tomatoes. Tomatoes. Of course, some pickles. Do you know what, guys? I admit defeat, because I've already piled this way too high. And I won't even be able to fit this 1/2 in my mouth. So it's now going to be an open face sandwich, because I haven't even put the avocado in yet, which is like, or the tahini, which I know you would think, oh, that's just a thin layer. Not with me, clearly. Of course, we need some avocado. Avocado. Alright, so for the one that I have topped with avocado and sliced steamed broccoli, I'm gonna give that a good drizzle of liquid gold, obviously. Unsurprisingly, I think I'm gonna give the other one a little drizzle as well. You guys know I'm all about the drizzle, so this one's about to get a drizzle of a balsamic glaze as well. Guys, I'm well excited to eat this. I'm a bit gutted that it turned out as not a sandwich, because I overloaded, as per usual. So yeah, on this half, I just put liquid gold tahini, avocado, and sliced up some of the steamed broccoli. I mean, I've put so much stuff on this half, I actually can't remember what's in there. Can't ever tell in the camera if I have tahini everywhere, but which I usually do, so cheers. Anyways, I'm gonna go apply the rest of this to my face. And I do have tahini on my face. I knew it. Knew it. Anyways, I'm gonna go mange, and you all know what's coming next. Alright guys, today we are reviewing Pip and Nut's new deep roast. And yeah, this is their crunchy deep roast as well. Extra crunchy deep roast. This is kind of new. They actually sent it to me a while back. I don't know why it took me so long to get it in a video. I've been procrastinating over it because I'm just not a fan of deep roasts. Like, I'm more than happy to deliver a deep roast, but in terms of eating deep roasts, I don't know. I just feel like regular peanut butter is the perfect amount of roastiness, toastiness, you know? Deep roast is kind of like, it just tastes burn, right? Does anyone else agree with me? Deep roast basically means burn. So this is kind of two things I don't like in a peanut butter, because it's crunchy and it's deep roast. And usually I would like smooth and not deep roast, you know? But Pip and Nut, they pretty much always come through. So okay, I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty... I was trying to think of what it reminded me of when I opened it. It's like, because there was so much oil on top and like, it's all stuck at the bottom. It was like a very see-through pond with pebbles at the bottom. That was a really stupid analogy, but trust me, if you were here from my angle, you would know what I mean. Oh, and I forgot to tell you the ingredients are high oleic peanuts and sea salt. Burnt high oleic peanuts and sea salt. All right, I don't have any celery once again, so going straight in. Cheers. For me, that roast is just too deep. The level of salt is perfect, as always with Pip and Nut. They always come through with like the perfect amount of salt. All of their other peanut butters and almond butters, good. In fact, not just good, but very good. If you do like crunchy deep roast, then this is for you, but it's definitely not for me. I do, however, feel like eating a lot of peanut butter right now, so I'm probably just gonna go and crack open a regular jar, and I'll see you at dinner.